What's up? What's up? This is your coach, aka the motivator, Coach Roz, with my partner in crime, Mr. Nutrition, Greg Califatic. How you doing today, Greg?
I am feeling absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get into this topic because I know this is one of your favorites, so it'll be great to see your energy and to see some of your feedback.
Absolutely. Well, Greg, before we even get into this topic, can you bring your energy up at least 3 to 5 more octaves because you're not fired up enough about this topic, brother?
Are you serious right now?
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to be talking about what? Excuses on today's MetaBurn Insider. And that's where we're going to give you quick tips to educate, inspire, and motivate you to live a healthy and happy lifestyle. Now, what type of excuses have you given yourself out there? I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to prep food. I don't have time to cardio. Well, we're going to hit those 3 on this episode. Greg, what's the first excuse that you've heard? And give us a little insight about it, please.
Yeah, so a lot of the excuses, or the main one that I get, dealing with the nutrition aspect with clients is that they're always telling me they don't have time to prep food. Well, of course you do. You just don't want to prep the food. It's usually the case. When you can accept that reality, it opens the mind to like, okay, I really don't want to do this right now. So you have to kind of refocus yourself. So when people say they don't have time to prep food, we always tell them, well, you have time to pick up the phone, to order food, to go out and pick up the food, and to set up the table so your family can eat. So if you have time to do that, it's really simple to cook. A lot of times is when we don't know the unknown in a sense. Like when we don't really cook that much, we kind of fear like, oh, it's going to take forever. It's going to take like 60 minutes to do this. My kids are going crazy, yada, yada, yada. But when you take the time to learn how to cook, you can see how efficient and how fast you can actually prep a whole meal for a whole entire family. The other major thing is that usually it's like clients when they come here, especially the moms, when they come here, they go on to our guidelines of MetaBurn, how to eat, how to set up food and everything like that. But when then we go home, they try to eat one way and they have their family eat the separate way. And I always tell the mom, you're the boss. And I know a lot of men out there will probably get mad at me, but you're the boss. If you're prepping the food and you're organizing everything, you have the power to put what's on the table and expect everyone to eat what's on the table. If they don't want to eat, I know the old days, they just said you just go to bed hungry. So when you can kind of realize that reality where you control everything, you put what's on the table, what you need to do, the family will eat it. You might have a little bitching and whining here and there once in a while, but just put what you need to do on the table. This way it makes your job easy and you're not cooking 3 meals, and therefore, yes, you don't have the time to cook all those meals. So in the end of the day, it's not that you don't have time to prep meals, you just don't want to prep meals. So when you take your goals a lot more serious, and especially when Coach Roz and I coach you when you come into the gym, people start to understand the reality of, hey, it really is that simple to prep your meals. So that's the number one excuse nutrition-wise.
Wow, there you have it. So it's really not about not having time. It's just that your goals are not big enough for you to make time. Prioritizing your goals are the key to just getting anything done in life, whether it's your fitness, your health, or your career. I absolutely agree. Well, the second one we're going to hit on is I don't have time to work out. What do you mean you don't have time to work out? Everybody can make time to do what they want to do when they want to do it. If you need to find 30 minutes to go get your nails done, you can find it. If you want to find an hour to get your hair done, and I know it takes a lot longer for some of you ladies to get your hair done. So the fact of the matter is about priorities. Where are your priorities? Are you ready to invest in yourself so that you can get out of your body what you put in? And that's the time. Now, all we ask here at the MetaBurn Fitness Studio is 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times per week. That's either an hour and a half or 2 hours per week. You're investing in your body, your health, and your life so that you can live a healthy and lifestyle. Now, the bottom line is prioritization. Are you putting it where it should be in your life? Now, I can tell you that a lot of times we have clients that come here before work and they get in here at 5:30 a.m. Yes, I said 5:30 a.m. busting their butt to get it done. Some come at 7:30 p.m. It doesn't matter where you fit in that spectrum as long as you prioritize and put it in your schedule. Just as you have a doctor's appointment, you schedule that into your little smartphone. Why don't you put your workouts in your smartphone? And I know you might hear a little sarcasm coming from my voice and my tone, but the bottom line is if I don't coach you the way I coach my clients who pay me hundreds and hundreds of dollars every month, then you're not going to get any value by listening to this podcast or audio. So, number 2, prioritize, get it done, schedule it, 90 minutes a week. That's all you need to feel good, look good, and love yourself and your attitude. Greg, number 3 we're going to talk about is I don't have time for cardio. We're both going to expand a little bit on that. Tell me what you think about I don't have time for cardio.
Yeah, for sure. So let's face it, the reality of it is cardio is not the most fun thing to do. Who wants to get on a treadmill and run in front of a TV? Well, if that's the case, find the fun in cardio because you can always go outside. Yes, I understand if it's snowing, it's raining, you can't really do that. But you have to find the fun in it. You also have to understand the effectiveness of cardio. And cardio doesn't have to be the long, boring cardio where you do 60 minutes or an hour and a half or anything like that. You can do intense interval sprints. You can do intense, moderate jogs, whatever it is that you want to do cardio-wise. Just find the fun in it. We actually had a client today tell us, I don't do cardio because it's not going to help me lose any more weight. And it baffled me. I had to sit there for a second and just say, what? It doesn't make sense. And when I was coaching, it was like you're kind of sugarcoating the benefits of what cardio could do for you. Therefore, you're justifying why you shouldn't do cardio. So when you sugarcoat things like that, it's going to stall you out from finding the fun and getting the actual benefits out of cardio. So the main thing is just find the fun of it. I usually do my cardio more in the morning. This way I'm fresh, I'm clear, it clears my head for the day. Yes, there are days that I don't wake up to do it, and that's just on me. But again, I make it up in the long run. So what about you, Coach Roz? When do you find time to get your cardio in?
Well, I find cardio is something that I don't enjoy doing. And I can admit to that. It's not one of the activities. If I had to pick between lifting some heavy ass shit, I would lift some heavy ass shit. So I personally love bodybuilding and working out at a high intensity. That's where I get my fat burning from. But we all need at least 2 to 3 days of cardio. And like you were saying, Coach Greg, I'll do some intervals or I'll get on the elliptical, but I do it late at night. And I try to use something that I learned from the one and only my mentor, Tony Robbins. It's called no extra time. I'm net. So I use net time. I get on the elliptical or on the rower and I'm listening to a book on audio. So I'm getting to feed my mind and I'm getting some output of my body by doing my cardio. I stick to between 20 and 30 minutes, and I throw in some interval sprints in that steady state just to bring my metabolic rate up, to bring the intensity of that time up, and keep it fun. So that's what I do. I do it late at night, usually somewhere after 9 o'clock. If I don't got an early start, or right after work. That's when I get my cardio in. And clients out there who say they don't have time for cardio, if you watch one television show a night, you got time. If you read one slutty magazine, you have time. If you read one tabloid magazine, you have time. So here's the deal. Get it done. It's no more excuses. You want to have great results. You want to look great, feel great. You got to add cardio to your routine in order because it's a formula. And that formula is exercise, diet, and cardio and mindset, not just one or the other. That's our show for today. This has been Coach Roz and
Mr. Nutrition.
And this is Metaburn Insider. Quick tips to motivate, inspire, and educate you to help you reach your health and fitness goals. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.